If you lost someone to suicide, you need to care for you. Hi, I'm Jeff Jackson, and I counsel people who've lost someone they love to suicide. I hope you've already watched my video, The Single Most Important Thing You Need to Know. If you haven't yet, please do, because this one is about the second most important thing you need to know, which is this. Losing a loved one to suicide is one of the most traumatic experiences a human being can suffer. Psychiatrists use a tiered ranking system to classify trauma, and suicide-related grief ranks right up in the very highest category, up there among the most extreme forms of human suffering. Now, I say this not to frighten you, but to inform you. You need to understand the severity of what you're going through. So weeks or months from now, when you still find yourself unable to focus at work or backsliding, feeling even worse than you did a few weeks before, or still just struggling to get through the day, this is why. It's a severe injury you've sustained. So don't waste time wondering, why do I still feel this way? Why don't I feel like myself? If your leg had been mangled in an accident, you wouldn't wonder months later, hey, why am I limping? You would know exactly why. You need to apply the same logic to this and take care of yourself. Because in the first few weeks and months after a suicide loss, it's like you're walking around with an open wound. And open wounds are dangerous. They need proper care in order to heal. They may one day leave a bad scar, but you know what? We can live with scars, but we can't live with open wounds. So you need to get yourself on a path toward healing. And watching these videos is a great first step, but you're going to need more. I strongly recommend you find both a suicide grief support group and a good therapist if that's something that's available to you. I have some resources for both listed in the description. But also guard your physical health. What you're experiencing isn't just an emotional wound. Your immune system may actually be weakened for a while, and you probably aren't getting enough sleep either. I know your focus right now is on this terrible thing that happened to this person that you loved, and it's hard to think about anything else. But you also need to respect the severity of what's happened to you because of it. You need to give yourself the time, the space, and the process you'll need to heal. Now, if your life is such that you're responsible for other people, or you can't get a minute off from work for self-care, then I implore you, please find some way to make a change. You have to make caring for yourself a priority, at least for a little while. And in the meantime, you can continue your healing journey right here with these videos. That's what I made them for, to help you heal. So if it feels like this helped, subscribe or follow and check out my other videos. I have a lot to share with you that I promise you'll find helpful.